everyone. I'm going to take the privilege of doing the league manager note this week after my victory over Emily, and we'll talk about that here shortly. Um, I changed my name this week to Cool Guy Dead Eyes. This is for you, Jenny. Apparently, I do dead eyes when I do the videos, and I'm trying to avoid that, keep them alive. So, but yeah, so the tale of this week was defense. If you look at the all of us this week, out of 10 teams, 5 of us had negative points on the defense, which I don't think I've ever heard of that in a fantasy week. But hey, a lot of crazy stuff happens in this league, and 2 of us that had negative points were myself and babies, and I had negative 9 points from Atlanta defense, and a struggling week with my, I had 9 guys on a bye, had to drop 3 of them. As Alex said, I mortgaged my future, but I did get a victory because she had mine. We were tied going into Monday night at 100 apiece, and then Emily got a -3 from the Patriots. So that's this week. That was the matchup of the week that Emily set down. Sarcastaballs hands Snappers a loss, even with a crappy week from Foles. I think you got 3 points out of Foles. So your score is pretty low, but you still pulled out a victory. Cherie's relying on that Miami defense. I don't know what you're going to do this week since they're on a bye. I like your pictures, by the way, both of you. Sarcastaballs, the awesome South Park photo, and then Snappers. I appreciate the Oktoberfest photo. Watt versus Victorious. Watt versus Victorious, your name drives me nuts, was victorious for the first time. Thanks to Phillips, as you like to call him, during the game. We were watching the game together on Sunday. Phillips and Jamal Charles. So his name's Ryan, or his name's Philip Rivers, not Ryan. Philip Rivers, not Phillips. That's Sean Phillips you're remembering from former Charger days. So Bucks remain undefeated over Furtada. Even though the Bucks left a bunch of points on the bench, they still won. Congratulations. I think we're all going to be cheering against you this week, especially those of us that are 3-1. And the kids take down Benavides. What a surprise. Benavides had no faith in Ryan Tannehill. And the kids relied on Rodgers' score and luck to pull through. And if they keep performing like that, I think you're going to get out of your 1-3 rut. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So you had bye week problems just like me. I think you had like 5 people on a bye week, which is pretty tough. This week's matchups, we've got the Bucks trying to protect their undefeated season against Snappers. So, like I said, I think we're all rooting for Cherie this week. In our spousal showdown of the week, we have we seem to have one of those every single week now. Babies versus Sarcastaball. So Emily's going to try and overcome her grief from getting destroyed this week by her co-commish and having to maintain that name, babies, for a little bit longer. That man will be challenging Victory, his former uncle's brother's cousin's former roommate. Anyone gets that joke, you're awesome. So, and then spousal, or I'm sorry, we already talked about that. The cat humper. Benavides humped a cat versus Furtada. Dude, Chuck, why do you still have Danny Woodhead on your roster? He went on the IR 2 weeks ago, so I don't know why you're holding on to him. You can, I'm sure that, you have a lot of dedication to Danny Woodhead because I know you got a man crush on him, but you might want to drop him. Just my opinion. Or maybe you can get Alex to trade you someone for him. And then the matchup of the week is going to be Kids versus Watt. And the reason for that is you guys are both 1-3, trying to remain relevant in this league. And I know it was interesting to me. There's no one on a bye in this whole matchup. So you guys have your full squads, no excuses. So I want to see who pulls this out. So I hope you guys had a good week this week. It was a very interesting week for fantasy football. Some crazy matchups. I can't believe the Patriots what they did to the Chiefs what they did to the Patriots. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm cheering for Kansas City Royals, who just won last night in walk-off fashion. So playoffs have started for baseball, and I know most of you don't care, but I do, and so does Alex, and I think Thomas. So, all right, guys. I hope everyone has a great week, and this is a long video, but I hope you all watch it.